Take one more step. You've just entered the one room no leader can avoid. The room where pressure strips away the unnecessary, reveals what has always been true, and invites you to become who you were meant to be. I'm Elisa Verhill. Welcome to the Pressure Room. Can I ask you something? Not the question everyone asks, the real question. When was the last time someone asked you how you were doing and you actually told them the truth? Not the professional answer, not the answer your team needed to hear, not the answer your family expected, the truth. Because if you're like most of the leaders I know, your answer probably sounded something like this: I'm good. I'm just busy. Things will settle down next month. I've got it. I'm fine. And maybe at one time those answers were true, but somewhere along the way, busy became your identity. Responsibility became your reputation. Achievement became your self worth. And carrying everyone else's expectations became normal. People admire your success. They congratulate your promotion. They celebrate your accomplishments. They respect your title. What they don't see is what it costs you to carry it. They don't see the decisions you replay at 2 o'clock in the morning. They don't see the conversations you wish had gone differently. They don't see the weight of knowing that your decisions affect people's careers, their families, their futures. They don't see how exhausting it is to always be the calmest person in the room when inside you're carrying questions no one knows you're asking. Questions like, what if I make the wrong decision? What if I let people down? What if I'm not enough? How much longer can I keep doing this? Here's what I've learned. Those questions don't make you weak, they make you human. But somewhere along the way, leadership convinced us that being human was something to hide. So we smile, we reassure everyone around us. We keep producing, performing, carrying until one day we wake up and realize something that we never expected. We've become incredibly successful at taking care of everyone else, but we can't remember the last time we took care of ourselves. That's why this conversation matters, because there is a room that every leader eventually walks into. No one schedules the meeting, no one sends the invitation. There isn't an agenda. It's the room you enter after the meeting ends, after the applause fades, after everyone else goes home. The room where the titles disappear, the masks come off, and the questions become impossible to ignore. I call that place the pressure room. And if you found your way here today, I have a feeling you've been looking for this room for a very long time. Every leader has a pressure room. It's where expectations collide with uncertainty, where success meets sacrifice, where the decisions no one else sees are made, where character is tested, and where who you truly are is revealed. Welcome to the Pressure Room. I'm Elisa Verhill. For more than 25 years, I've had the privilege of coaching executives, developing leaders, and walking alongside people carrying extraordinary responsibility. And here's what I've discovered: the greatest challenges leaders face aren't usually found on their calendars, they're found in their minds, their hearts, their relationships, their identity. The conversations we're going to have here aren't about becoming a better performer. They're about becoming a better leader, not through more hustle, not through more pressure, but through greater awareness, greater courage, greater authenticity, because I believe something with every part of who I am. Leadership isn't measured by the title on your business card. It's revealed by who you become when life becomes difficult. So every week, we're going to slow down long enough to ask better questions, to challenge assumptions, to investigate the hidden pressures shaping our decisions, our relationships, our leadership, and ultimately, our lives. This isn't another leadership podcast. This is a place for honest conversations, a place where high achievers don't have to pretend they have everything figured out, a place where success doesn't require self abandonment. It's a place where we remember that before we were ever leaders, we were human. So leave the noise outside, take a deep breath, and step inside. Welcome to the pressure room.